A day in Hollywood, a night in Ukraine.
Follow me down the aisle of the Grauman's Chinese Theater, a colossal architectural sensation. From the plush of your seat at the Grauman's Chinese Theater, life can be as plush as your imagination. So if pure entertainment's your style, follow me, I've got two on the aisle.
Need to relax, need to escape. Go see Fay Wray in the palm of an ape. Watch Errol Flynn shooting his bow. Just go to the movies, just go to a picture show.
Oh, when your morale needs some repairs, watch BuzzFeed's Beauties descending the stairs. Hundreds of girls doing high kicks. Just go to the movies, just go to the flicks.
And for the sum of a quarter life is peachy, you can become Alice Faye or Donna Meachie.
Swapped with your bills, late with your rent. Watch Betty Davis run out on George Brent. See Fred Astaire stepping in style when everything's dark and upset. Go Conan, Clark, and Claudette.
Just go to the marvelous movie and smile.
Girls in sarongs, monsters in capes. See Scarlet make a dress out of the drapes. Life can be grand from the third row. Just go to the movies, just go to a picture show.
Cooper and Links, Crawford and Ray.
See Tarzan beat his chest when he meets Jade. Sing with Dick Powell, ride with Tom Mix.
Just go to the movies.
Just go to the flicks. Vicariously, we're flying down to Rio.
Share the marquee with Mrs. Marx's zany trio.
So when your life seems a bit lean, just let some shadows appear on the screen. Shine like a star for a brief while. Whenever you're down in the dumps, try putting on Judy's red pumps. Just go to a marvelous movie and smile. So when your life seems a bit thin, just let some shadows appear on the screen. Shine like a star for a brief while. Whenever you're down in the dumps, try putting on Judy's red puffs and visit a coat-toting Sharpia, moth-eaten harpia, dangerous beauty, Cupid on Judy, and ancient high llama, high-stepping mama. Just go to the movies and smile. Shine like a star for a brief while. And so with this little reprise, the staff of the Grauman's Chinese invites you to go to a movie, Marx Brothers movie. Just go to a movie and smile. Mr. Sid Grauman, a man with a dream.
Shortly before the opening of the Chinese Theater, Mr. Sid Grauman was standing in the forecourt watching masons lay the pavement. Without thinking, He stepped back into a block of wet cement. When he looked down at the footprint he had made, he suddenly got an idea.
Here on Hollywood Boulevard, there's a Hall of Fame, where the movie stars and the starriest cars you can name have placed their famous feet. Footprints, making you certain that you ain't worth a cent. In this town you'll find that unless you're enshrined in cement, you don't have famous feet. Seems I stand and stare at those footprints out there about a dozen times a day. All the fame they've had, both you I wanted bad, and will it ever come my way? I'll dance my shoes off over and over and get that break somehow. Tell me what'll happen, these feet that happen right now. Will they be famous feet? Oh, see those famous feet, all those famous feet. Oh, see those famous feet, love those famous feet.
Boy, oh boy, I'd like to be more in that. It's your life is sweet. Famous feet.
Oh, see those famous feet, love those famous feet. Oh, see those famous feet, love those famous feet. Footprints, thanks to that accident, we can certify that from Nome to Dover they come from all over, and why? To see those famous feet. Oh, see those famous feet, all those famous feet. Oh, see those famous feet, love those famous feet. 2 more twenties would be fine. Oh, Lordy, please make 'em mine.
bombing. Oh, Nelson, what you're putting me
You know, life out here in Hollywood sometimes has a funny way of looking just like a corny movie. So here are 3 Hollywood stories about famous Hollywood songwriters. And every story is true. True story number 1. The scene. A small bar near Paramount Studios, shortly after the repeal of Prohibition. Enter 2 songwriters, Sam Coslow and Arthur Johnston. Tired and discouraged after spending 7 hours desperately trying to seek the muse in vain. Action!
It was a great idea of yours, sir. Coming here for a drink. We really need one after trying all day to come up with a song for the new picture Murder at the Vanities.
Yeah, but we're all dried up.
Say, now the country's no longer dry. Maybe we should write a drinking song for the picture.
Hey, that's a peach of an idea. But what do we call it?
Good evening, Mr. Coslow, Mr. Johnston. How are you?
Not too hot, honey. We're stuck for a song title. Why don't you give me a large Manhattan?
I'll take an old-fashioned.
Okay, cocktails for 2.
That's it!
Thank you, Sam. And maybe heaven will come, please.
That all began with cocktails for 2.
Gee, I'm so proud.
Cut! True story number 2. The Hollywood scene of Mr. and Mrs. Hoagie Carmichael. Frank Lesser and his wife are the Carmichaels' dinner guests. Action!
Gee, thanks, Hoagie. Frank and I had a divine time.
Yeah, we really needed a break, Hoagie, after trying all day to come up with a song for Bob Hope and Shirley Ross to sing in that new picture.
Yeah, we've been seeking the muse in vain.
How's about a little nightcap?
No thanks, honey. Frank and I are just 2 sleepy people.
That's it! Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight.
Gee, we're so proud!
Cut! True story number 2. 3. Sorry, true story number 3. The Hollywood home of Harold Arlen. Harold and lyricist Yip Harburg are desperately trying to seek the muse in vain. Action!
Fine songwriters we are. Trying all day to come up with a number for Judy Garland's singing that new picture, The Wizard of Oz.
It's a great refrain you got there, Harold. If only you could come up with a middle section.
It's no use yet. I can't come up with anything. I'm all dried up.
Harold, have you fed the dog yet?
Sorry, honey. I forgot. I'll call him.
Harold, that tune you're whistling.
He always calls the dog that way.
That's it!
Someday I'll wish upon a star.
Wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops.
Way above the chimney tops.
That's where you'll find me. Everybody! Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, white little white cat fly. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why oh why can't? Thank you, Munchkins, thank you. And now, on to another famous Hollywood songwriter.
Hooray for Hollywood! Each time the lights go down before the start of a feature picture here at the Robbins Chinese, that's the music we play. And so this is our tribute to the man who wrote Hooray for Hollywood, as well as many other songs we all know, from Too Marvelous for Words to The Good Ship Lollipop. This composer's name Mr. Richard Whiting. At your piano you compose so many hits for movie shows. Won't you tell us how?
When it comes to writing, I'm no professor, no siree. Still I've a methodology. Let's make it work right now. Got my fingers on the keys, wandering the way they please. It all comes out of the piano, any old piano, sitting at the 88. Something starts to percolate. It all comes out of the piano, any old piano. Hey, here's a little melody in A flat major. Say, this could be the middle of a song. I'm glad I played you. Put me at the wooden box. Soon a pretty tune unlocks. It all comes out of the piano, any old piano, anytime. Every single note I need, positively guaranteed. It all comes out of the piano, any old piano. Never ever ask me out if a baby grants about, 'cause I'll be there at the piano, playing the piano. Gee, other kids were melancholy at the keyboard. Me, I could go for hours at a stretch and never be bored when a pair of wings I wear won't be playing hard up there. It all comes out of the piano, any old piano, anytime. Ain't we got fun? Ain't we got fun? Ain't we got fun?
Too marvelous for words like glorious, glamorous, and that old stand my amorous. It's all too wonderful. I'll never find the words that say enough. Tell enough, I mean they just aren't swelled enough. You're much too much, and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words.
Here's a Japanese sandman sneaking on with a dew. Just an old second-hand man. He'll buy your old days from you. He will take every sorrow of the day that is through, and he'll give you tomorrow just to start life anew. And you'll be a bit older in the dawn when you wake. and you'll be a bit bolder with the new day you make. Here's the Japanese Sandman, trading silver for gold. Just an old second-hand man, trading new days for old. Trading new days for old. Trading new days for old.
I threw away my toys, even my drum and trains. I'm gonna make some noise with real live aeroplanes. Someday I'm going to fly. I'll be a pilot too. And when I do, how would you like to be my crew? On the good ship Lollipop. I got trouble, terrible trouble. What a business! I really shouldn't suffer. My heart is big enough for two. I can walk with them. I can talk with them. And spoon with them. But I can't go on a honeymoon with them. And lost my trouble, terrible trouble. I don't know what to do. How crazy as I go. How crazy as I go. How crazy as I
Wouldn't it be a change for you and me to stay at home once in a while? We'd cabaret until the break of day. I bet we've danced many a mile. I'd like to see a movie once more. They don't keep people staying up until 4. Wouldn't it be a pleasant novelty to tumble in early once more? Sleepy time, gal, you're turning night into day. Sleepy time, gal, you've danced the evening away before each silvery star fades out of sight. Just give me one little kiss, then let us whisper goodnight. It's getting late and dear, your pillow's waiting. Sleepy time, gal, when all your dancing is through. Sleepy time, gal, I'll find a cottage for you. You'll learn to cook and to sew. the movie capital, driven by the call of stardom. Though many are called, few are chosen.
Here's the way that my story goes. At the old Cincinnati Lowe's, I was working from 5 to midnight as an usherette. You're too good to be holding doors, Papa said with a face like yours. There's a fortune out there that you've just gotta go and get. I put away my flashlight and my gloves to go and be the star the whole world loves. Papa said, you're the best in the world. All you need is the chance to be best in the world. You're the bright little star that stands out from the rest. If you make it or not, don't forget what you've got. Papa says you're the best. Said goodbye to the beat of clothes, hitched my way to the studios, knowing this little lady would be conquering the West. Through the lean and the hungry days, living mostly on Papa's praise, till I heard someone whisper when I give the girl a test. My knees were shaking and my hands were cold, but I remembered as the cameras rolled. Best, you're the best in the world. All you need is the chance to be best in the world. You're the bright little star that stands out from the rest. If you make it or not, don't forget what you've got. Papa says you're the best. I was molded and redesigned and expensively wined and dined. I was living a life I just imagined in my heart. I was given the grand approach, started work with an acting coach, and in no time at all they handed me the leading part. I knew that Papa's dream was awfully near, so guess who flew out for the big premiere? In the hush and the dark, Papa sat by my side as I flashed on the screen. How the two of us cried. You're the bright little star, never, never to fall. And now no one can stop your ascent to the top. You're the best of them all. Life can have its ironic ways, for the picture ran 7 days, and disconsolate back to Cincinnati Papa went. Even though a few dreams were dashed, more than one little hope was crushed. But you shrug and you say a girl has got to pay the rent. Usher wanted, read the Sunday ad. They asked me what experience I'd had. Sir, I said, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. I'm the bright little star that stands out from the rest. If I make it or not, don't forget what I've got. It's been drummed in my head. Papa said, Papa said, Papa said, I'm the best.
A big ship plowing through heavy seas. In movie musicals throughout the 30s, all the best people have sung or danced in that romantic way. You've seen it in movies like Shall We Dance, Born to Dance, For All the Feet, and the big broadcast of 1938, when a young Bob Hope and Shirley Ross sing a memorable song by Robin and Raniker, while playing a couple meeting on an ocean liner years after their divorce.
Thanks for the memory of raining afternoons, swinging Harlem tunes, and burning lips and motor trips, and burning toast and prunes.
How lovely it was. Thanks for the memory of lunch from 12 to 4, sunburn at the shore, that pair of gay pajamas that you bought and never wore.
Say, whatever did happen to those pajamas?
Letters of sweet little secrets that couldn't be put in a day wire.
Too bad it all had to go haywire. That's life, I guess. I love your dress.
You do?
It's pretty.
Well, thanks for the memory of folks that you forgave, rainbows on a wave.
Stockings in the basin when a fella needs a shave. I thank you so much.
Thanks for the memory of gardens at Versailles.
Beef and kidney pie.
That night you worked and then came home with lipstick on your tie.
How lovely that was. Thanks for the memory of lingerie with lace.
Pilsner by the case.
And how I jumped the time you trumped my one and only ace. How lovely that was.
We said goodbye with a highball.
And I got as high as a steeple.
You did?
But we were intelligent people.
No tears, no fuss.
Hooray for us.
Strictly ingenue. Darling, how are you?
What about those little dreams that never did come true?
Awfully glad I met you.
Cheerio and toodaloo. And thank you so much.
So, the original version of Thanks for the Memory contained a dirty lyric which offended the Hollywood Censor's production code. So now for your entertainment, we will perform for you the dirty part of the song.
Thanks for the memory
Of transatlantic calls, China's funny wall.
that weekend at Niagara when we never saw the falls.
Shame, shame.
That line was changed to the weekend at Niagara where we hardly saw the falls. Sounds dirtier, doesn't it? And now, the Hollywood Production Code.
Nudity can never be permitted as being necessary for the plot. The effect of nudity on the average audience is immoral. Transparent materials, translucent materials, and silhouettes are even more suggestive than exposure. Excessive body movements while the feet are stationary violate decency and are wrong. No approval shall be given to the following words or phrases. Alley cat, applied to a woman. Tomcat, applied to a man. Rod, applied to a woman. Heart, applied to You can't say nerds, you can't say nuts, except when meaning crazy. You can't say pregnant. You can't say virgin. You can't say damn. You can't say hell. You can't say God. You can't say God. You can't say Lord. You can't say loud. Can't make a noise like. Impure love must not be the subject of farce or comedy. Excessive and lustful kissing is not to be shown on the screen. 6 seconds is the maximum length of a kiss in a movie scene. And it has to be done. Simply has to be done. And it has to be done. Simply has to be done with the closed, dry mouth. The treatment of bedrooms must be governed by delicacy and good taste. Which means, of course, that even though a man and a woman are fully dressed, and they embrace on a sofa or bed, then one at least of the couple must have 1 foot up on the floor. Way back in 1930, on a shiny April morn, the legendary Hollywood production code was born. Oh, do the production. Do the production. Do the production. Do the production. Do the production code.
And now, a preview of our coming attraction. It starts here at Gromans on Monday.
But you can see it tonight.
Coming shortly,
In fact, right after this intermission,
the Marx Brothers and their latest movie sensation.
The motion picture made for your delight is a night in the Ukraine. The hit of hits and you'll remember it's the film they said could not be made. The studio that brought you
Grand Hotel.
China Sea!
Oh, the Tarzan as well.
is soon to hit you with a moving picture that'll rock the new decade. It's a smash, nothing less. A movie you will never forget. Is it big? Yes, yes, yes. Or as they say in Russia, net, net, net. Groucho, Harpo, Chico, you're a scream. What a team, simply insane. The Mary Marxes at their bouncy best. Wrecking Russia just like men possessed. Why, it's enough to make the East move west. Come see a night in the Ukraine.
Yes, those hilarious, fantastic clown princes are back in a smile-a-minute sensational musical earthquake.
So, for a lifetime of a lifetime, come see MGM's A Night in the Ukraine.
Soaring from the pages of The Bear, the best-selling novel by Anton Chekhov, Russia's top gag writer.
And just hear what one of Hollywood's top stars, Miss Katharine Hepburn, has to say about A Night in the Ukraine.
I'm terribly mad about the Marx Brothers. Really I am, really. And if their latest movie isn't simply their very, very best, may I be struck dead on this very, very spot.
What a cast! What a show! It's gonna have you glowing with glee. La ha ha! Ho ho ho! And while we're on the subject, the motion picture you've been waiting for, you will roar till you're in pain. You'll howl and cackle at the knockabout, shriek and bellow and guffaw and shout. You'll be so noisy that they'll throw you out. Come see a night in the Ukraine. All next week.
Pavlenko. She's a finally gonna go have some fun. There's a party she's gonna go to. It's the first time she's with the house since she get to be a widow.
That's right, it is.
Well, if that's the plot, let's get on with the jokes. Hey, Marsh! You know Marsh, when Mrs. Pavlenko's husband, he dropped dead. Show us some big surprise.
Yes, he'd never done that before.
Well, if that's one of the jokes, let's get on with the plot.
Oh, Marcia! Marcia! Oh, there you are, Marcia, dear. Tell cook I shall be dining at home this evening after all.
Yes, madame.
What's the matter for Madame Pavlenko? The doctor and his wife, they throw you the biggest party since who knows when. And now you say you don't want to go? You guys, you might meet a man. A nice, nearsighted man.
Carlo, the only man for me was your late master. When Major Pavlenko died, part of me died too.
Well, yeah, but if you can still do lots of living with what you got left. Sure, when your husband, he died, you sad. You worse than sad. You housebroken. But that's made 18 months ago. Go on, we go to the party.
No, I shall just sit here and do my embroidery.
But just to look out the window. The night. She's a beautiful, no? Gee, I sure wish the sun was out so I could take a picture of it. Hey, I tell you what. They have plenty of fun at that party. Just listen to that.
That too. What memories of Nicholas it brings back. The snow was heavy, but my heart was light on a night in the Ukraine. He clung to me, and then we turned to see the cherry orchard all in one.
Gino!
Oh my! Do that again and I shall discharge you immediately. I must have my nerve tonic.
Gino! How you doing? Woo! Hey, that's a unhappy lady. She go to the party. She be the belly of the ball. Hey, Gino, what do you see with your horoscope? Listen, you know what I'm like to do? That's right. I'm like to play the piano.
You know, that music goes straight to my heart.
It does?
Yes, it isn't doing anything for my stomach either. Hey, what is that tune you're playing?
It's a dog. Were you the one who took the blooms and left me in the device?
Shouldn't that be Vaz?
Okay. Vas the one who took the blooms and left me in the device.
I'm sorry, can we start this conversation over again?
No, I don't mind. Hello.
How do you do?
Oh, same as yesterday.
And how were you yesterday?
Oh, I'm gonna remember that far back. Hey, you like good music?
Yes, but don't let that stop you. You go right ahead on and play. Tell me, do you work here?
No, but the brother of my mama's other son, he does.
The brother of your mother's other son. Hey, that's you.
Hey, then I must have worked here.
Excuse me, has anyone in your family ever committed suicide?
I'm gonna think so.
Well, why don't you go down the Volga and break the monotony?
Well, I think about it.
Say, what do you call yourself?
Well, I'm not calling myself. I'm always somewhere nearby.
No, you see, in my own very feudal little way, I'm just trying to find out your name.
Call my name. She's a Carlo Luigi Biandola Vananova de Mozzarella.
How do you spell that?
Wrong every time. See, I'm an from Russia. I was born in Italy
Well, why'd you leave Italy?
because I cannot bring it with me. What? That's a funny joke, you know?
I think you just answered your own question.
What's your name?
Well, my name is Serge B. Samovar. My father called me Serge. What he really wanted was a new blue suit.
What do you do for a living?
Well, you know, I thought you'd never ask. Here, can you play this?
You betcha my life.
Well, then, folks, I can best introduce myself by singing the song that made me famous. And, folks, I hope that makes you famous, too. I'm Russia's leading legal brain. I wise all the loopholes. And very modestly, I maintain I haven't any screw holes. Let's not forget my father, a lawyer too was he. In fact, he shouted, I object! The first time he saw me, I'm Sam Amon, the poor of the bottom, most obnoxious lawyer. I'll press your lawsuit while you wait. Then scorch it to annoy ya. I'm a sewer who knows how to sue. Just swear to me, that's my cue. I'll litigate all over you. I'm Sam Amon, lawyer. The lawyer, the lawyer. Hello, lawyer. Lawyers have no law. Hey! 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 My little lack of legal skill leaves everyone in awe. I've broken many a woman's will. It's more fun than the law. The first case I defended, this poor old Muscovite got 14 years for 14 chicks, and he couldn't even write. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Sam Omar, the lawyer. I once addressed the court for days in Springfield, Illinois. On a minor point, I wouldn't budge. I tied the jury's brains to fudge. They free the crook and hang the judge. Don't harm me, I'll destroy ya. So three hurrahs for Samovar. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Now there stands a man with an open mind. I can feel the draft coming from over here. The lawyer. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to see Madame Pavlenko.
Oh, Madam Pavlenko. Right this way. That's her. Right there.
Well, despite the picture, I'd still love to meet her.
Why?
Why? Now that, my friend, is a secret. One you must keep from your own wife.
I'm gonna have a wife.
Ah, really? Well, then who's the lucky lady?
I'm gonna tell you. You tell me why you wanna see Madam Pavlenko.
All right, first, you must swear an oath of secrecy. Raise your right hand.
No.
Why not?
You'll tickle me.
No, I promise that I won't tickle you. Shyster's honor.
Okay then? I'm on your side.
You are? Well, pardon me while I change sides. There, now where were we?
I was over there, and you were over here.
And I'm sure the view was just as nauseating.
That's true. Now, why you want to see Madam Pavlenko?
Tell me, are you as trustworthy as you were before?
Before what?
Before breakfast?
I'm gonna have a breakfast this morning.
Well, what did you have?
Let's see. I'm gonna have a toast and a butter, and I'm gonna have a tutti frutti ice cream.
Was there anything else you didn't have?
I'm gonna think so. Wait a minute. I'm gonna think of something else I'm gonna have.
Well, what was that?
I didn't hear anything.
I'm afraid the story has a very unfortunate ending. He doesn't die.
That's good. Now, Why do you want to see Madame Pavlenko?
Well, 2 years ago, I handled a legal case for her husband, and to make a long story short...
Oh no, if you're going to clean it up, I don't want to hear it.
Well, if it's not dirty, I don't want to hear it either.
Me neither. I'm on your side.
You are?
Sure.
Here we go. So anyway, I was handling a legal case for her husband, and I never got paid my money, my 1,800 ruble fee. And I've got to have that money by tomorrow morning, or my creditors are threatening to send me to prison. And I don't have to tell you what that means.
Ooh, well that means they're threatening to send you to prison.
I knew I didn't have to tell you.
I knew it too. I'm on your side.
Shall we?
Why not?
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay.
Now, is Madame Pavlenko in?
Sure, in that room right there. But now's a bad time.
Well, what's a good time?
Half an hour with Olga the cook.
Thanks for the tip, but when can I see Madame Pavlenko?
I'm glad you brought that up. Never. It's my job to keep a stupid and boring people away from her.
Please, you're speaking about the man I love. All right, look, come here. All right. How about I go see Madame Pavlenko, and you go for a walk in the garden?
Oh no. Oh no, you
Okay,
don't.
all right, come here. Okay, all right. How about you go for a walk in the garden, and I'll go see Madame Pavlenko?
That's a better.
Nina, my dear, you couldn't possibly ask for a more suitable husband than the charming Baron Trofimov. What on earth could possibly be wrong with him?
Only one thing, Mother. I don't happen to love him.
Sentimental nonsense. It isn't as if there is anyone you do love.
Yes, there is. I simply haven't met him yet.
Love someone you haven't even met. How absurd, child. How utterly absurd!
It's not absurd, Mother. One day I will meet him. And when I do, there'll be no doubt whatsoever. The day I meet my lover, the birds will go. Twitter, tweet, each lark and finch and plover, just like that I'll know. Oh, how I hope he'll hasten to end my woe. He'll be sweet, I'll look into his face and just like that I'll know. His smile will switch on the sun, life will be fun, Alice in Wonderland song. 'Cause he'll be young and handsome, and kind of a love grandson. My heart's not out of school yet, but even so, when we meet, I'll smile the way that Juliet smiled at Romeo. The minute that I see him,
Pardon me.
why, hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. I'm looking for Mr. Samovar,
Mr. Samovar.
a lawyer. He left these papers in my cottage. I drove him here from Moscow.
Are you a coachman?
Yes. What I wanted to be was a playwright, but my first play got turned down by the Moscow Art Theater today.
Oh,
I suppose I was just fooling myself, imagining I had talent.
oh, but that's no way to talk. Why, you're sensitive and intelligent and witty and kind and truthful, and I bet you've got a lot of writing talent.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Don't you see? If you give up just because of one little setback, you're simply running away and from yourself.
You're right! I see that now. In fact, I'll start rewriting the first act of my play today.
Oh, good for you.
No, good for you. You're the one who did it. You know, I feel as if I've known you all my life.
I feel that way about you too.
You do?
Yes, but who are you?
I'm Constantine.
I'm Nina.
Hello, Nina.
Hello, Constantine.
Well, well, my worries have fled now. Presto, they've left me flat. And you're the cause, I admit, dear.
Well, well, my heart's off its head now. First it goes
I bet I dealt on, just like that I knew.
My life was far from joyful till I saw you by my side. Now life is girl and boyful, just like that I knew.
We'd make a dream of a team. You're what I deem more than supremely lovely.
And you're so stars and bubbly.
And you're so turtle lovely. You've got the gentle soul of a wife so true. Be my bride, and I will probably crow love cock-a-doodle-doo.
I thought you'd never ask me.
Just like that. Was I hearing things, Nina? Did you really mean what you said?
Of course, darling, every word of it.
Then let's elope.
Elope!
Tonight.
Tonight! Oh, Constantine!
Well, let's have a nice round of applause for the young lovers. No, well, perhaps you're right. Well, it's about time I saw Madame Pavlenko. It's 8:45, or 8:45, if you like it the other way around. And if you do, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
That tune again. Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas! The snow was heavy, but my heart was light on a night in the Ukraine. He clung to me, and then we turned to see the cherry orchard all in one.
Wow, would you look at that? Looks like someone wrapped a skirt around the battleship Potemkin.
Who are you, and why are you smoking that vile cigar in my drawing room?
Well, I might ask you the same question.
But I am not smoking a cigar.
And that's why I'm not asking it, so one up to me, I think. And if it were up to you, I don't know where we'd be. Speaking of you, you remind me of my younger sister. Which is strange because you look more like my older brother. Speaking of my brother, why don't you? You haven't mentioned him once. What, is my brother not good enough to talk about? You hate my brother, don't you? You'd like to see my brother 6 feet under, wouldn't you?
No, of course I wouldn't.
Oh, well, that's nice. My brother's a coal miner, and you don't want him to make a living, do you?
I
Talk. Why don't you let me get a word in edgewise over here? Do you realize from the moment you walked into the room, I haven't said a single word? Why don't you get your tongue painted to match the wallpaper? Oh, I see you did. Say, who are you, anyway?
I am Madame Pavlenko.
You're Madame Pavlenko? Well, no one ever told me you were so young and beautiful and charming.
Well,
And now I know why.
I see. And who might you be?
Yes, my card, madam.
Serge B. Samovar, lawyer. Jury's bribed while you wait. GMTCBC. What does GMTCBC mean?
Give me the card back, Chubby.
Mr. Samovar, why are you here?
Why am I here? Why are any of us here? Well, I'm too young to talk about such morbid things. All I want is gaiety, laughter, dancing, romance. Hey, have you ever seen this dance before? I picked that one up on the dance floor. I also picked this one up on the dance floor.
Sir, you shake my sanity.
No, you shake mine. It's looser.
Mr. Samovar, you are in my home uninvited, and unless you leave immediately, I shall ring for my footman.
Why? Is he too lazy to ring for himself? Well, that's the problem with footmen nowadays. They're all so lazy. Why, when I was a footman, I used to work for 25 hours a day.
How could you possibly work for 25 hours in a day?
I got up an hour early.
Well,
Wonderful. I didn't know you played.
I mean, have you anything to say before you leave?
Yes. I'm staying. I absolutely refuse to budge until I receive my money.
Money? What money?
Well, the money your husband owed me, of course, 1,800 rubles.
If you, Bunny, you will of course be paid, but not tonight.
Yeah, you see, it's got to be tonight. If I don't have that money by tomorrow morning, I'll be sent to prison. And I hate living with relatives. Oh, you should have seen my poor old mother sobbing as they took her bed away.
She was upset.
Well, she was in the bed.
My steward will return home from town the day after tomorrow. You will be paid then and not before. Do I make myself plain?
Well, somebody certainly does.
I refuse to listen to another word.
Well, get out of here. Both of you.
Hey, boss, what happened with Pavlenko?
You know, she absolutely refused to give me my money. You know, I have half a mind to write her an angry letter.
Great idea. I help you.
Oh, what, do you take dictation?
Well, sometimes I'm gonna take this, sometimes I'm gonna leave it alone.
All right, ready? All right, take this down. To whom it may concern. Dear whom? I strongly protest against your high-handed attitude from a few moments ago. Comma.
How do you spell comma? With a C or a K?
Yes.
Okay.
And, unless I receive an immediate ipso facto, or in your case, ipso fatso, then I will be forced to take the following unpleasant measures. Dash.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I only have myself to blame. I did say dash. My tongue ran away with my brain, and what they'll see in each other, I'll never know.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make a nice sandwich.
All right, well, pull up a chair and let's continue.
It's a garlic sausage and a gorgonzola.
Well, then pull up a window and let's continue.
Okay? Where we was?
I can't remember. Let's start over.
Okay? Ready?
All right. Dear madam, I'm 16 and considered quite pretty, but I'm ever so shy around the boys. Every time I see one, I rush home and I hide under the bedclothes. Whatever should I do? Sign, worried brown eyes. All right, read that back to me, won't you?
Dear worried brown eyes, I'm very glad you wrote me. If you want to cure your shyness, the next time you hide out under the bedclothes, take the boy with you. Hey, do you want to add anything?
Yes. Furthermore, it behooves me to state in this juncture most emphatically that unless I Was that an optical illusion or am I just seeing things?
That's my brother.
Your brother. Well, he ruined my flow.
Maybe your flow. She don't run fast enough.
All right, let me see that letter.
What do you think, boss?
My friend, if you ever quit your job here and seek employment elsewhere, feel free to avoid me like the plague.
Fine. What does that mean?
It means I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, and neither would Igor Krasnopolsky.
Who's he?
He's a 6-foot pole. All right, look, you pay your money, you take your chances, all right? All right, now type this back out, and then type it back in again. Meanwhile, I'm going to the kitchen and overeat.
Great idea. Today the cook should make Hungarian galoshes.
Say, is that the cook you mentioned in the previous scene?
That's right. Olga.
Ah, Olga. I used to have a girlfriend named Olga once. Why, every weekend I'd jump in my balalica and go visit her.
But the balalaika, that's a musical instrument.
Well, no wonder it took me so long. I've broken many a woman's will. I'm Samovar, the Schnorrer.
Hey, Gino! Gino, what did you do? You make it a mess! Mess? I know, you scratch yourself. What's the matter? You itch? 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 Mess. Itch mess. Itch mess. Mess. Itch. Message? Who's the message from? Message from your finger. The message from the pitch. That's a Madame Pavlenko. Okay, a message from Madame Pavlenko. But what's the message about? Gino, what do? You strain yourself. Strain yourself? Strain yourself. Strain. Something about the strain. Strain chin. Strain the face. Stranger. A message from Madame Pavlenko about the stranger. But who is the stranger? Stranger with a head cold. Stranger with a two-head cold. Okay, it's Samovar. Samovar the lawyer. What do we do with Samovar? Gino, you see we throw him out? But how do we throw him out? I see. I don't get it. Do it again. First, you lock the door. And then a chicken. Not the chicken. Turkey? An eagle. A stork. It's a stork. Gino! Okay, Gino, stop it. You're kicking my brains out. How do we throw out Mr. Samovar? First, you lock the door. And then a stork. And then you dig the sand. Dig the mud. Dig the ground. Dig the earth. Dig the grave. Dig the grave. Okay, we toss them out. Lock, stock, and barrier.
Then it's all settled.
Of course, darling. I'll just run upstairs and pack.
Oh, wonderful.
So are you. Mwah.
Oh boy. Hey boss, we have eavesdroop. You marry Miss Nina right away?
Yes, we're eloping. Isn't that marvelous?
Well, you know what they say. The heart, she's only a muscle. So when you get married, you're not really in love. You're just a muscle bound. I don't get it.
Well, Nina and I are very much in love. In fact, she's inspired me to rewrite my play.
A play? You write a play?
Yes, it's called The Fortune Hunter. I'll tell you all about it.
Go ahead.
Well, it's about an impoverished, unscrupulous young nobleman who will do anything for money. He has a very powerful scene in the second act, where he says to his friend Grisha, "That's right, my friend. Anna Platov, daughter of the famous landowner, has fallen helplessly in love with me. We are to be married as soon as possible. Of course, I don't love the little fool. She thinks I do, but then it's my job as a ruthless fortune hunter to be convincing, isn't it? Ha 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 ha!
Constantine, how could you?
Let me explain, Nina.
No explanation is necessary. I heard everything.
But darling, it was
Get
only...
out!
Oh!
Oh, Constantine, you've broken every bone in my heart. Again, I'm crying. I'm aching, throbbing, shaking, sobbing, sighing. Love is dying again. No hope for me now. Again, I'm on the shelter of a tree now. All at sea now. Again. His eyes were dark and dreamy. 'Twas so sunbeamy then. But now there's heartache. I'm sure I'll feel the smart from Cupid's dart.
Oh, Nina, if you just just let me explain.
I told you before, there's nothing to be explained. Now get out!
Oh! Darling, come back. Oh, Nina! It could have been so swell! Again forsaken. By grief I'm overwhelmed and overtaken. Stirred and shaken again. Such emptiness now. Without your love I'm just an empty mess now. In distress now again. Oh why, love? And when will gloom depart, dear? Why, you're so sweet that I could eat your heart, dear. Again and again, 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 again and again and again and again and again, 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 and yet again and again and again.
Again, I'm crying. No, I think we've had just about enough of that. Welcome to Act 1, Scene 2, Knit 3, Purl 4, in which Granny walks into the forest fire on her two wooden legs and bangs to the ground. And in which Uncle Sebastian, the lovable body snatcher, comes to the shocking, nay horrifying realization...
Excuse me.
Yes, the second door on the left. Comes to the shocking, nay horrifying realization...
Mr. Samovar, please. I must have a word with you.
All right, very well, Treplev, go ahead.
Thank you. You see,
That's 4. Comes to the shocking, nay horrifying realization...
Will you please shut up?
Treplev, you're getting above yourself, and if you fall off yourself, don't come crying to me for help.
I'm sorry, sir. I know I'm acting very strangely.
Oh, really? I didn't notice you were acting at all. All right, Treplev, very well. What is it?
Well, it's kind of personal.
Oh, well, if it's personal, I'll try my hardest not to listen.
Well, You see, Mrs. Plavenko's daughter and I were engaged to be married. But now she says it's all over.
What, she's broken her engagement to a boy with your good looks, charm, and singing voice?
That's right.
Well, sounds reasonable to me.
That's why I'm going back to Moscow immediately.
What? And leave me stranded? You can't leave. You mustn't leave. I forbid you to leave. No! I thought he'd never leave. Oh. Well, what's this? Seems to be a play. Well, since it's National Read a Play Aloud Week, I will read it aloud. That's right, friend. Anna Platov, the daughter of the rich Russian landowner, has fallen helplessly in love with me. And we'll be married as soon as possible. But I don't love the little fool, of course.
What's that? Let me see. Why, it's Konstantine's play. He was on... What's that? Who's leaving?
Oh, well, that's just Treplev, my coachman. He's going back to Moscow.
Konstantine gone? I can't believe it.
We'll try harder. It helps the plot. Hello. Bye, squad. We'll send some over.
Hey, Simova! Hey, it's a you!
Tell me, have you ever said that to anyone? It wasn't them?
That's up for you to know and me to find out.
Well, it's about time I insulted Madame Pavlenko some more, so if you'll excuse me...
Hey, Gino! Simova! He's in here! I stalled him till you get here. I forgot to ask you. How is Olga the cook?
Ah, Olga! Now, I've never met a woman so wild outside of a man-eating tiger, and inside of a man-eating tiger, I've never met anyone at all. Okay, look, they can't all be gems. You have to expect that every once in a while. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Hey, Gino! Simova! He's in here! I stalled him till you get here. Hey, you know what I'm like to do?
What's that?
I'm like to sing you a song.
Really? Well, what song?
I don't know any song. You name it and I'll sing it.
Well, how about Sweet Sue?
I don't know it.
Well, how about Melancholy Baby?
I don't know it.
Well, how about When I Was 9, You Were 8, and We Were 17?
I don't know it.
Say, now, you said if I named any song, you'd play it.
Well, yeah, but you see, you ain't named it yet.
Now, if you'll excuse me...
Hey, Gino!
Simova! He's a hit! I saw him until you get to here! Hit.
You know who that is?
I don't know what that is, but it looks like something a stone crawled out from over.
That's my brother.
Your brother, huh? Well, if your parents ever decide to sue the stork, I'll handle the case. Tell me, sir, as an outsider, what are your views on the human race? Would you mind expanding on that? Oh. Hey, Sue and him, remind me again why we called your brother in here?
It's so me and him. They're gonna take you by surprise and throw you out.
Throw me out? So that's your little game, is it? No one throws Serge B. Chandavar out. Why, I'll stay here all night to collect my money if it takes me all year.
But Madame Pavlenko, she said we got to throw you out.
Well, I'm not going, so take heed.
Wait.
3 times a day, after every meal. Keep up with the ointment as well. Next patient. Why do they always come to me after it's too late?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
La 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 That last number was a request by Mrs. Albert Scrimshaw, who is celebrating the 10th anniversary of her 29th birthday.
Listen, that's some tricky guy. You have to watch him like a hawk. That's a good. Now, we get the plenty tough.
Say, you boys aren't really gonna throw me out, are you?
That's an act. And don't even watch under bribe us neither.
Bribe you? Who said anything about bribing you?
Me. Someone had to break the ice.
So it's money you boys are interested in, is it?
Sure, money. That's our second favorite subject.
Well, what's your first favorite subject?
Same as yours.
Why, you filthy beasts! Alright, okay. What happens if I don't bribe you?
Well, if you don't bribe us, first we hit you over the head. A big bang pop. And And then we drag you down to the river, and we throw you in.
Well, what happens if I do bribe you?
We do all that to Madame Pavlenko.
Ah, old blubber hit? Now that's a thinking mozzarella! Ah, Madame Pavlenko, there's no one I'd rather see. In other words, I'd rather see no one.
Carlo, this is all your fault. Yours and nobody else's. This room is a shambles and that horrible man is still here.
I'm still here because I haven't been paid yet.
I'm not talking to you.
And don't think I don't appreciate that.
That's it. Carlo, fetch me my coachman, my stable boy, and all my farm hands.
Okay, lady. Goodbye.
There. Soon he shall return with 24 powerful men.
No, now I find that very hard to believe. There's only 7 of us in this whole cast.
Wretch! Scoundrel! Gutter snipe!
Keep going, you're getting warmer.
Rapscallion!
That's it! Of course you realize, madam, this means war. I hereby challenge you all to a duel, sir. Good day.
And I accept!
Well, that's the best part about him. He treats me like dirt. All right, where are the guns?
Quickly, 2 guns. Not buns. Guns. I need 2 pistols. I don't want crystals. I need the noisy things. You know, the noisy things that shoot bullets. You do know what a bullet is, don't you? I don't want a
Well,
bullet!
then push it.
Lenko. Oh, heard everything. Your husband. I'll keep the guns in the wall, say.
Splendid! A duel! A duel! A going to fight a duel! To shoot that scoundrel is my one desire.
To hell, to hell. I'll send it straight to hell. And then the fat will really be in the fire. They don't write them like that anymore, do they, folks?
And now I shall fetch 2 pistols and return immediately.
Well, if you're in a hurry, why don't you travel on this?
Don't do that!
From the beautiful psoriasis room high atop the lovely Hotel Bubonic in downtown Steubenville, Ohio, mildew capital of the world, we invite you to listen to the stylings of Guy Lumbago and his oversexed tet. This program brought to you by the makers of Wisdom, Suppository of the Stars.
Hey, boss. Why you wanna fight the duel?
Well, because hell hath no fury like a Samovar scorned. Except for February, which hath 28. And I resent the fact of her lying to me. That whole story about her steward not returning home until tomorrow, why, I bet she's broke.
Ha! Madame Pavlenko, bro! That's a good one. She's so rich, she already ate her forest. Why, whenever she take a breath, she make 1,000 rubles. And whenever she take a little teeny breath like this, she make 500.
Well, if she ever got asthma, she could rule the whole world. But how to get my hands on that money? If I could get my hands on that money, I could change my name from Sage to Cashmere.
Out of my way!
All right, look, here she comes. Now, can you play something suitably romantic?
Sure, boss.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Here are the guns. Have you anything to say before we duel?
Yes, I do. Oh, I love you. Oh, Natasha. Oh, I searched my whole life for a woman like you, and now I found you. If no one calls for you within 30 days, you're mine.
Pull yourself together, you silly boy.
You pull yourself together. You're spread out farther than I am. Don't fight it, my sweet. Did you say the magic word? Now! The scent of the sweet hibiscus here is making me feel promiscuous, dear. On such a night, how can you speak of duels? I'm gazing into your azure eyes. Nobody quite has your eyes. No, honestly, they're just like limpid pools. And they're the wateriest eyes I've ever seen. Natasha, you're the fairest of all your sex. Natasha, love your red lips this barn. Natasha, I'm enamored of you alone. Natasha, how I worship the ground you own. And provided the rumors about your wealth are true. Natasha, I love you. Ah, Schnuckles, we can make beautiful music together. After all, you are shaped like a piano.
Mr. Samovar!
Whee! Wow, Natasha, how I'm longing to pat that back. Natasha, do you mind if I called you Nat?
Yes.
You unsettled my status quo, 'cause you got me all aglow with your beauty and money and breeding and money and sweetness and money and dough. Natasha, just right out of a picture book. I'll betcha if you marry some other crook. Yes, I'm longing to lope down the aisle with you, know her. And despite your pronounced mustachia, Natasha, I love you. Oi there. All right, take it easy now. Save some for later. So, what do you say, muscles?
Well, Serge, what can I say but yes, yes, yes! Oh, Serge, isn't it strange the way we were thrown together?
Well, it certainly is strange the way you were thrown together.
Oh, Nina, just let me explain.
Darling, you don't have to. I've read your play. Oh, what a fool I've been. A blind, headstrong fool.
Oh, Nina.
Oh, Constantine.
Again.
Okay, I think we've just had about enough of that. Enough of that. All right. Well, that wraps up the plot rather nicely. The young lovers are happy. She's happy. I'm happy. They're happy. She's happy, whoever she is. You know, the only person who's not happy, Anton Chekhov, the writer. Why, he wanted my part to be played by Basil Rapp. Basil Rapp? Sorry, the bone must have got stuck in my throat. Anyway, you have all been a lovely crowd. And you have all been a lovely crowd. But shucks, folks, I don't want to bore you with a lot of flattery, so instead I will bore you with a closing chorus. May I have a final chord, please? Thank you! It looks like everything turned out alright.
This night in the Ukraine. Go on, deal with together. Show what you've got. That's good.
The snow was heavy, but my heart was light on the night in the Ukraine.
I'm sorry, but is your voice trained?
Yes, yes it is.
Well, why'd you train to roll over and play dead? Ha! Said Sam, a hot lawyer.
He's the legal who can boast quite the most limited brain. So hail the lawyer with a big cigar. No one's luckier than Samovar.
Yes, I was born beneath a lucky star. Oh, what a night in the Ukraine! Hey! Thank you.